Sorry about that. I ran out of space on my SD cards. That's the first time that's happened to me. Anyway, so here's a pear of walnut fruit. Okay, smells good too. And here's the thing I want to, if you haven't dealt with these before, to crush them, they have this orange pigment that really gets into your skin. And here is the fruit. That's the nut. It's too bad I can't eat them, I'm allergic, but whatever. There's a Smilax rotundifolia. Oh, here's Lobelia. Lobelia inflata. And this looks like a weedy lobelia, another one. Syphilitica, maybe. Here it is. And let's continue down the path. Oh, look at this guy. Pokeweed. It's a native. It's a good one. Gets nice purple berries. Phytolacca americana. They haven't changed that name. We'll see. Okay. Let's see what sort of things we're going to find today. Oh yeah, we have Cypripedium, American wintergreen, Pyrola americana. This is the good one, Pipsissewas. Let's go find that. Okay. See a lot of Smilax, a lot of garlic mustard. Which is invasive, and probably one of the most invasive or most commonly found invasive species in the area. Oh, nice goldenrod. I don't want to key it out right now. Okay. Alright. Just keep going. It's a ilex. Here's another ilex. Yeah, with the berries. It's probably escaped. Oh, wisteria vine escaping. It's another invasive, Wisteria chinensis. Honeysuckle. Here's the Phytolacca americana. You have the pokeberry, you have some green fruit. In the background there, you got some purple fruit. It's got the red stems. It's a pretty plant. It's nice, native. Birds love it. Here are the flowers. See that? Nice. Oh, here are the purple berries. You can paint something with the color of the berries. It's such a staining factor to it that you can paint stuff with it. Okay, a lot of garlic mustard. A lot of garlic mustard. Smartweeds. Yeah. You have porcelain berry. Porcelain berry. See how pretty those berries are? It's highly invasive and it's taking control, covering up the understory. Here's that Johnny Jump Up or Jump Seed. Oh, this one's gonna do that. See that? See how they jump? This one's ready. You can have fun with this with your kids. These are ready. Okay. See how they jump up? The slightest touch, they just launch off. It's a good dispersal mechanism. There's probably a devil's walking stick, Aurelia spinosa or something. Let's keep going. Oh, look, I found some hemlock, eastern hemlock, which is an important understory tree. Although it's getting the woolly odelgid, I don't know about this one. This one seems to be clear, clean. Yeah, hey, somebody's doing some work on these. You know, woolly odelgid appears as a little white tufted little insect on the underside of these leaves. But this one, these guys seem to be clear. That's good. A little stand of these guys. All right. I know the Acadian flycatcher only breeds wherever there's those trees. So it's an important tree. Oh, look at this. This is no good. Okay. This is the Aurelia alata, the winged euonymus. They call it the winged euonymus because of these corky ridges, like you get in sweet gum. Yeah, look at those corky ridges. But it turns bright red in the fall, which is why it was commonly planted. So it's called the burning bush. It's choking out some sassafras. Viburnum acerifolia, some natives deeper in the forest here. Nice berries. The American beech. Okay. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Wow. Cypripedium. Alkali. Yeah, this is fuzzy leaves here. This is one of our most common orchids. This is a pink lady slipper. Come back in May and you'll see them in flower. Beautiful big orchid flowers. And growing right with it is Pipsissewas. These little dentate leaves. Look at that. See if we can find anything with fruit. They'll be flowering in June though. Oh, wow, look at this stand. There's a lot of them here. Ooh. Need to go a little bit further in. This is Calmia, mountain laurel. It's got beautiful flowers at the end of May. Look like little candy canes. Okay. Oh. We got an achlorophyllus plant, flowering plant. It's a little bit past flowering. This is the flower. This is the stem. You have some vestigial white leaves for decoration. Here's one in fruit. Look at that. The anthers are still visible. And it looks like a cigar pipe or tobacco pipe, and I used to call it Indian pipe, but also looks like a ghost from the whiteness. They call them ghost pipes now. Okay. What a beauty. This is a mycoheterotrophic plant. Here's another one. Mycoheterotrophic. All right, so this has an association with a mycorrhizal fungus. That is a fungus that's mycorrhizal with the trees in the surrounding area, the oaks and the hickories. And this one is taking nutrients from the mycorrhiza, the mycorrhizal fungus. So this one doesn't produce any photosynthetic products. It's just a one-way association. It's taking from the fungus all the nutrients that it needs. And so because of this, it doesn't need to have any chlorophyll. It's achlorophyllous, mycoheterotrophic plant. Oh, hey, look at this. This is a different blueberry. This is Angustifolium, Vaccinium angustifolia, the narrow-leafed blueberry, as opposed to this one. See how different that is? Wow, get a load of that gall. Look at the gall on this oak. This white oak. You can tell it's a white oak from the fact that the lobes don't have any bristles on them, no pointy ends. All right, so take a look at this oak. You see the bristle there? You see that? It's a different oak. This is a white oak with the rounded lobes and lack of bristles. Quercus alba. So my friend, who's a good botanist, has been telling me about this rhododendron carolinianum. Apparently, it's an escaped rhododendron from a local planting. I mean, it's naturalizing. It's a big stand of it. It's all over. So this is a new one for the Long Island flora, probably, according to him anyway. Yeah, it's not, you see the leaves aren't as big as the maximum, rhododendron maximum. They're nice and shiny, leathery, like a rhododendron should be. The leaves are too big for the pinkster flower, the rhododendron periclymenoides. Yeah, it'd be nice to come see this guy in flower next spring. Very nice. Very nice. It's more of a native. He was telling me this information. This is these types of rhododendrons are more native to the Carolinas. The rhododendron caroliniana, and they like the tops of the mountains, the bolds of the mountains. The tops of the mountains up in the Appalachians. That's their preferred habitat because there's nothing there to compete with them. And compare that to this. This is Kalmia. The leaves are even bigger on Kalmia, and there are no big buds for the next year because the flowers are axillary on this, as well as terminal, but they'll come up later. These hidden treasures on Long Island are nice. They you should, if you're on Long Island, come look up on the maps what preserves you have that you can visit. Don't be afraid of them. They're not designed to erase you from or subtract you from the general population. They're circular, and so they'll take you around in a circle, more or less. In any case, if you do get lost, you just keep walking in a straight line. It's Long Island, so eventually you'll hit the North Shore, the South Shore. You'll never get lost. There's too much civilization around here. This is a beech tree. Remember the beech tree, you can tell. With these pointed pointed buds. Come on, focus. There you go. Okay. Alright, so I've been seeing a lot of this lately, and it's this tree here, which is the American chestnut. Seeing a lot of this guy here. Oh, okay. Look at that. Look at those dentate leaves. This is a tree that disappeared from our landscape. This was one of the dominant trees in the northeast until the chestnut blight hit, killed them off. And looks like this is the second attempt for it to grow. This did better. I don't know. Oh, yeah. See, this is broken at the top. The chestnut blight gets it, doesn't let it get too tall. And it tries again, and eventually it gets stunted or killed at the top, and then the root under the ground tries again until eventually it just gives up. But around here, this forest seems to have quite a few of them trying things out, so it's great. Well, at least the species is not gone completely, just hanging out, maybe waiting to beat the fungus. But even if it produces fruit, the fruit sometimes or a lot of the times are just sterile because of the fungus. Okay, so one of the reasons I came here was to look for this plant, which is the Pipsissewa. Look at that. See if we can get into focus there. It's a nice plant related to the spotted wintergreen, and I do believe in the Pyralidae, which includes the pyrolas, and the wintergreens. It's a nice stand over here. I've never seen Pipsissewa in such huge numbers as they are here. And the Pipsissewa is everywhere. This is Camophila umbellata. Let's see, here's Camophila maculata, the spotted wintergreen. There's the fruit. And here's the orchid, Camophila maculata. Yeah, look at all those orchids. Yeah, I gotta come back here in May, and mid-May to end of May, see what they look like. Here's a group of leaves of the white pine. We call this a fascicle. It says 4, maybe I cut it. Okay, 5 leaflets. 5 leaves anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Fascicles of 5, you have white pine, especially with those long needles. Oh yeah. Look, here's a nice stand of it. Look at that. Wow. You're never going to see this much in Long Island. Anywhere else. Look at this. One plant, look at all these fruit capsules. Look at this. 3 internodes, 1, 2, 3. That means 3 whorls of leaves. This one's branching. What beauty. Look at the fine teeth. That might be a gray tree frog making that noise. Yeah, I guess there's the bud for the next growing season. Come back here in the spring and see it in flower. It's a native of our area, of the dry sandy woods like this one, which is dominated by pines and oaks. Pines and oaks. Oh, here's a young tulip tree. These tulip trees are moving into these habitats. And these plants are acid loving, and the acid rain in Long Island, or on Long Island in the southern New York area, is definitely helpful for them, though detrimental for other things, like lichens. Look at that. Wow. Real beaut. Can't wait to come back in the spring. Yeah, you see the fruit? It shows you the used to be an umbel of flowers. Here's another one. Not quite dry yet. Yes. That one. Wow. Nice. So nice. So this plant is very sensitive to trampling and picking. People like to pick it for medicinal uses. I don't know, something about blood thinning, but you know, there's lots of medicines, lots of drugs for that. And then that makes this guy vulnerable. The fact that it's taken over so much of the understory here is notable, because usually you find a few individuals of this here and there. Nothing like this. Yeah, this is a carpet, basically. Wow. And it's a good thing it's still here. I've probably seen Pipsissewa maybe once before, and that was just a couple of plants. Maybe. All right. Oh, here's the other one. Here's the other Chimaphila maculata. Right, the maculatum refers to being stained, like spots or some other kind of stain. This looks like a stain. Look at that, made mid-vein. There's a couple more around here, probably. So we got 2 Chimaphilas in one trip. That's rare. Some more calmia. See, here's another American chestnut. Castanea dentata, right? Oh, look at this. Look at that. A chlorophyllus right there. Oh, look at this. Nice flowers. That's another one. Popping up now. There's another one, a relative of this guy, Monotropa hypopetus or hypopetus, which is I was hoping to see today, but I didn't get to. Which has multiple flowers at the end. This is Monotropa uniflora, meaning one flower, right? This is the fruit now. And they're both mycoheterotrophic. Chestnut tree. American chestnut. It's getting a little bit big on this side. Okay. They're both mycoheterotrophic and achlorophyllous as a result. And I don't think I've ever seen the Monotropa hypophytis. And here's Pipsissewa. I guess one way to tell it apart is it has multiple flowers at the end. So this Monotropa uniflora can be variable in color. Sometimes it turns out to be pink. Ooh, look at this one. This is a big chestnut tree. Yeah. Big chestnut. Oh yeah, look at this. Sometimes you'll find them like this. The Monotropa uniflora. They kind of look like little eggs popping out of the ground. What a beauty. The fact that it's white achlorophyllous just adds to the mystique. How did this evolve? Who knows? Probably from a symbiotic relationship that went sour. Okay, one last one before I go. This is Anoclea sensibilis. It's got the big fat pinnae. Okay. Relatively common in wetter situations than this, but maybe it's wet later on in this. Maybe it's wet later on, or earlier on in the year. And here are the fertile fronds. Okay, let's see. Let's take one. So those are the fronds that contain the sori, which contain the spores. Remember, these are seedless plants. Yeah, look at that. Spores. All right. Anoclea sensibilis. Here's Pyrola rotundifolia, or Americana, sorry. It used to be rotunda. We used to think it was rotundifolia, but it's Americana. This guy has spider webs all over him. Look at that. It's another member of the Pyrolidae, of course, closely related to the spotted and umbel wintergreen, the Pipsissewa, that is. Some there. It's mixed in with the greenbrier and the poison ivy. There. Yeah, look at that. All that is English ivy. Kind of looks like the pyrola, right? With those white veins. And this guy's lobed. Okay, it's growing up the tree. It's probably some cultivated variety. Yeah, it's just taking over. You can have Pipsissewa and spotted wintergreen and pyrola as a ground cover. Instead you got this. Alright, I'll leave you with one last look at these ghost pipes. Monotropa uniflora. Isn't that beautiful? Jesus. Another group in the background. Ericaceae. Used to be Monotropaceae. Now it's Ericaceae. Alright. Bye.